that I have for you, the listener, is to listen to all 12 sessions of this program and participate fully in the exercises. If you do this, you are going to be armed for success as never before. I myself was virtually born fat, bottle-fed to be fat, and brought up to be fat in a very fat household and to have a weight problem all of my life. That was my destiny. The only time being overweight was not a problem for me was when I was a chain smoker. In terms of health, that's going from the frying pan into the fire, of course. So believe me, I identify with the problem and how difficult it can be and what it can do to a person's life, because I've been there. Fortunately, I'm no longer there. And now you no longer have to be there either. Major advances in psychology, nutrition, and in the technology of exercise now make it possible for anyone who has even a slight degree of willingness to throw off their heavy shackles of overweight. Makes it possible for them to step out free and clear with a trim, healthy, well-conditioned body that will last you for a very long, vital, healthful, and enjoyable lifetime. In this series of cassettes, I will share these advances that will free you. This remarkable new program has 5 basic purposes. First, it will enable you to change the way you see yourself and feel about yourself and your body, and the way you see and feel about the world in general and everything in it. This program will actually change your experience of your life, so that both your life and your body will automatically change in the process for the better. In fact, these changes have already begun. They began when you first purchased this remarkable cassette album, and they continue as you go to work on it. Second, practical ideas will be given to you and tools to work with that will enable you to handle your weight problem more effectively than ever before. Third, you will find yourself experiencing some fresh new approaches in both diet and exercise that can literally change your life. Fourth, as you listen to these cassettes, you will discover that at the deepest levels of your being, you are acquiring an ever stronger and more positive self-image. Your confidence and serenity will grow. Your faith in yourself and in your abilities will increase. Your belief in the benevolence of the universe and in the forces of love in your life will also grow, as will your love and respect for your body. All that is good in you will push up through the surface and break through into the bright sunlight for all to see and to rejoice in. Finally, this program is aimed directly at enabling you to do the only thing that can save you from the jailhouse of an overweight fat body, and that is to change your habits. You see, habits are programmed automatic responses to people, things, situations, thoughts, and even to feelings. So long as your automatic responses continue to be what they have been, your overweight, too fat condition will continue and even grow. To get changes in your life and in your body, your habits must change. It's as simple as that. For many years, Sharon and I used an outstanding visualization process to enable people to change their mindset programming. Since the early 80s, however, we've developed the releasing strategy, a conscious, verbal, and easy-to-learn technique that's both faster and more practical in daily life. It's the basic instrument of mindset change you'll be working with in this album. Patricia Carrington, clinical psychologist and author of a book called Releasing, written in 1984, is a firm believer in the strategy. She said, and I quote, "No existing techniques utilized by those in the psychological field are identical to the releasing method. Releasing gives a much-needed device for putting into practice inherently sensible principles which have previously been almost impossible to translate into action. In its own way, releasing is in the nature of a revolution in the field of applied psychology." This strategy is both simple and powerful, since most people who want to lose weight also don't want to change their eating habits or get off their couch. A tool like this is essential if you're to break free of your past conditioning and what it has done to you. The releasing strategy focuses on your mind's ability to change these patterns simply and rapidly when you've decided to do so. It provides you with a deceptively simple but powerful method for making these changes. Its crucial tool is, hold your hat, the spoken word.